Hi there and welcome back to yet another silver jewellery video. I hope you are enjoying my videos as much as I am enjoying making them. And today I wanted to talk to you about oxidization. And oxidization is actually a chemical process where a chemical is applied to the surface of silver jewellery. And the reason a lot of makers and designers would do this is actually to show more of a detail or definition on pieces of silver work. And I also think it helps certain details and even gemstones pop out a little bit. And I'm actually going to show you some pieces. I think it's easier if I show you the actual pieces of jewellery. And all these pieces of jewellery are also available on my website, silverjewelleryisland.com. And I will link them below. I'm going to start with this ring, which actually you may have remembered I have showed you this before. And it looks like a multi-band sort of stack ring, but actually it's just one whole ring. They are actually the same ring, but you can see there with the oxidization, it makes such a huge difference to the dramatic sort of design and the way the details of that ring actually stand out. So here you can see all those lovely little daisies. And then you can see actually the definition of that daisy going around that cubic zirconia here. And even the individual rings at the front, you can see are all standing out because they've got that blackened oxidization behind them and it just makes them stand out. And this ring looks completely different because it's all just polished, very bright silver. They're both lovely rings, but you can just see there's a huge difference between the two there, just with the oxidization and then not with the oxidization. So that's that ring. I'm actually wearing a beautiful little leaf wrap ring today as well. And you can just see there, this one's a labradorite, which I love. It's a beautiful sort of blue iridescent stone. And then here, there's a little bit of oxidization with the leaf design there. So there's a little bit of a marking just to show the detail of that leaf. And then the oxidization process has been added to that just to show a little bit more definition of that leaf design. And I really love that about that ring. You can really see far more of the drama and the detail there. It's beautiful and you can actually feel it as well. So it's like a textured surface that has the oxidization process added to it. And that's a lovely little ring. And again, the same with this little bangle I'm wearing. It's like a little feather bangle. There's a little bit of a marking there and a light oxidization has been applied to that bangle, just giving it a little bit more detail to that little feather marking there on that bangle. That's the same with these earrings here. These are angel wing earrings. These are really popular. I love these and I do have a matching pendant for these as well. That lovely detail you find within the angel wings, it's so delicate and a little bit of oxidization has just been added to that and you get to then see that lovely detail within the feathering of that angel wing earring. And if that wasn't oxidized, you wouldn't see those details as clearly as you can here. A bit more dramatic it's shown here with these with this pendant here, this rose pendant, and it's a very three-dimensional pendant, this one, and I love the way that the highly polished petals of the rose are kind of slightly coming out, and then the definition of those petals is shown by the oxidization in between. So that darkened silver really is a great backdrop for those polished little petals coming out. And I love the little bit in the middle there, that little center part of the rose where it's slightly curled and then slightly darker. It just makes it so much more dramatic. I love this pendant. It's a great little piece in the summertime. It's beautiful. The little filigree earrings here, these are lovely because they're like a three-dimensional earring. They're the same on the front and the back, and there's this lovely filigree work, and inside that earring they've actually applied oxidization, so then you get the drama and you can see the silver work standing out far more with that darkened silver on the inside. I love that. With this pendant here, the disc pendant, this is one of my ones from Thailand. I love this pendant. There's some raised pieces with polished, really polished silver, and it's really bright. And then you've got the darker oxidized silver in between. The overall effect is, I think, really striking. It defines all those details and it makes it such an interesting looking pendant. I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. And with some of my Indian jewellery, with all the gemstones, the semi-precious gemstones like amethyst and garnet and peridot, They do often add oxidization in between the setting of the stones. I think that really shows here in these earrings. You get to see far more of the color of those gemstones. They kind of really pop out and catch your eye. When you've got the darkened silver in behind, it just makes it look far more interesting. And I love that about these earrings. And quite a lot of the Indian jewelry, they would do that. And I think it just makes such a difference. It makes them look really gorgeous. So there you go. That's my little video about oxidization, and I hope you are enjoying my videos. And as always, I'd love to hear your comments. The comments box is actually quite hard to find. It's right below the video, but you have to kind of scroll down the page a little bit to find it, which makes it a little bit harder to find. But I would love to hear any of your comments or questions. And if you enjoyed this video and found it useful or helpful, please don't forget to hit the little thumbs up button. And I shall look forward to seeing you again really soon, and bye for now.